Flandra on this pick certainly popularizes some of these more off-meta champions up there into the top side of the map. Just going to play safe, look for those team fights. And speaking of winners of that LCK Challenger split, I think a lot of people going in expected KT to be the big favorites there. But pulling off a bit of an upset. I think Sobro was a big part of that. And so far, struggling a little bit against Flandra. And as we say it, hey, Fulls, welcome to your first caster curse of 2026.
It's going to get even harder for this Renekton.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably the difference in terms of getting that kill or not. As now in the mid lane, we're seeing Rookie land that shockwave already. Shanks only level 5. He's able to dash back in with the shifting sands and secure a trade, but you see those minions tick,
If you're able to go somewhat even, this definitely does benefit you down the line. So I'm going to go ahead and say that was a misplay from our guy, Rookie.
And big thing as well, now Rookie doesn't have his flash, and Shanks has his ultimate, and so does Tarzan. If we go for potential... Well, you now see Wei looking for a lane gank up in the top side, has the public execution available, and is going to get flashed on by Sobro. Flandra is gone, and that's IG getting their revenge on the...
And if you're not able to maintain the advantage, then you can't really build that insurmountable snowball. So
now Anyone's Legend looking again for another gank, this time towards the bottom side. Photic spell shielded the initial stun, and Tarzan instead opted to use the Cataclysm on Dejue, who does not have the Unbreakable Will, making it a very easy kill for Hope. Will be Photic also getting out. Now in the mid lane, we see some trading here as the Stream of Shuffle comes in from Shanks. But Rookie did not tank tower aggro and should be able to get out of okay.
Yeah, Shanks deciding to just expend the spell just for the trade. We see Bards coming in here.
Ooh, Shanks barely able to get away from that shockwave, and now Rookie gonna get hit up by that Tempered Fate. Tarzan dashing in with Flag and Drag, and Rookie will go down. Shanks getting his
He will also evade the entirety of the damage, and so I believe Azir has no E here. He should be dead.
He face checked the brush, and he gets canceled by the shockwave from the dash. Rookie flashing forward, almost able to take down Shanks, and finally does, but could get punished for it as he had to step a little bit far forward. Tarzan with the Cataclysm onto 2, and Wei is forced to flash away. Dwayne not so lucky. He's already used his ultimate earlier, and Hope dashes up from the bottom lane and picks up his second kill of the game.
Tarzan is just able to completely just sort of Cataclysm Joy to death there. That was really effective. So.
And now we get some more skirmishing up towards the top side. Shanks dashing forward, knocking up Wei. Should be able to take him down, and Flandra will land the final blow before flashing on out. Saboro, though, with that Dominus, is very tanky, but not going to be able to escape a 1v4 that AL have set up for themselves. It's another 2-0 in favor of your number one.
You kind of need a bit more time, and Kyle and Shanks did not give them that time, nor did the Jarvan from Tarzan.
And now Flandra, you know what? Worth. Look at all the plates he got. Got, what, 3 of them? We'll take those. You got 2 kills. It's not really worth, but, you know, I'm a top laner. I kind of know the feeling.
I mean, it's relatable, you know, as Rek'Sai, you don't expect that Ambessa is going to immediately return to your lane there. Looks like Photic completely on his lonesome down here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he has to flash away, gets hit up by the Tempered Fate as well, and sets up for Tarzan to come forward with that Flag and Drag. Not going to go with the Cataclysm underneath the turret as Photic still has the barrier. But this Sivir has really been unable to play the game from minute 1 Fulls.
Yeah, and Photic's been doing his best job of staying alive, but he's still down 2,000 gold here, man. And oh, it looks like it was actually Orianna who was able to catch the Rek'Sai off guard. That's a good replay we see. Tarzan behind enemy lines here. I don't know if he realizes Saboro's position.
Yeah, tries to use that Flag and Drag, flashed away from the public execution, going to keep himself alive a lot longer than potentially anticipated. And with Kyle into the area as well, he's healing Tarzan up, barely able to keep him alive until finally the Call of the Meek does take him down. There's a shutdown into the hands of Saboro, and Wei's looking for more. The second Q is flashed away from Hope, though, and he'll be able to get one back. AL able to salvage what was a good play from IG. Until potentially Dway has other ideas. He's flashing forward, looking to try to take the Varus down, but nobody can close the gap just yet. Saboro with the slice, but no dice. One more auto, and Hope still stands. Dway falls as well. Disaster for IG in the bottom lane.
And how good is this Hope guy, man? If you take a look at the player already having pretty much a 2,500 gold lead, he's just going to be able to keep building that lead over his lane counterpart and just over the rest of IG.
Of one another, pushing in for more plates. They're going to summon this Rift Herald in the mid lane. Everything on the map controlled by Anyone's Legend.
Yeah, AL is having a complete field day right now. I don't even think as IG you have a
Moment would be
wait.
soul point for AL if they're able to pick up this Ocean Drake, but a teleport is coming in from Flandra to make it a numbers advantage until Saboro arrives. Dragon is secured by the side of anyone's legend, and now the fight will begin in earnest. Tarzan taken down by Wei, and IG at least get a respite in terms of a kill. They do not stop the soul point going over to the Pandas.
Looks like they might not
Shockwave.
be done here. That's the shutdown they need.
That's on to Hope, and that's a big kill picked up for IG, and Wei's looking for more at the end of the day, and the moment that they needed him most, it is Rookie to step up, finding a big ulti onto the main carry of AL.
Yeah, it's so ironic seeing that this Cipher is just 0-0-0, yet he's still down nearly 3,000 gold. You can only wonder just how well
Good
this
tools at their disposal, but the Dragon is already ticking very low at 3,000 HP, and IG are in
It's
no
gone.
position to contest, and this Dragon is just gone. Now, can Invictus Gaming win the fight? Tempered Fate going to get spell shielded by Photic, and he's going to be able to keep himself alive. Meanwhile, Flandra face-tanking Soboro and Jue and winning in the 2v1 situation. In goes Tarzan with a Flash Cataclysm onto 2, finds the Flag Drag onto Photic, but he goes way too far forward and is taken down by Rookie, and IG can now go on the offensive. Shanks goes in, lands a two-man Shurima shuffle, but will get taken down, and Hope still untouched, but it's Photic suddenly coming to the rescue. He gets himself a double kill before finally getting taken down by his 80 carry counterpart. It's a quadra kill in for Hope, and anyone's legend get the soul, and they win the team fight on top.
had elixir grapes, and that probably did help him take out Kyle and keep that Baron alive.
Uh-oh, another fight breaking out here. Photic just gets caught out by Tarzan, and the Tempered Fate gonna just make sure that his Jarvan stays safe. Nice job by Kyle to get a big kill onto a player in Photic that finally showed up to a team fight, but still going to get punished regardless because Hope is just so far ahead at this point. 9-1-2, as now it is anyone's legend without an 80 carry on the opposition. Starting up this Baron, they should be able to take it down.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for the soul, this game would be completely winnable right now, but I doubt Wei can steal this or even play here.
He's going to use the ulti to try to get into the pit. Does not find a target. Instead getting knocked up by Flandre. That is the Baron secured by AL. And in the meantime, it's Shanks assassinating Rookie on the other side of the fight. Saboro goes down. Hope picks up kill number 10 and 11 at that. It is a full wipe for AL as they will march into the mid lane after taking down Baron Nashor and winning game 1 of this best of 3 against IG.
Yeah, and sometimes you just look at KDAs and you wonder, how did this guy get so fed? And you think back to the outplays that Hope made down under his bot lane tower. First outplaying Wei, then outplaying Saboro. It's those kind of things that can build the snowball and lead your team to victory here, Grapes. And AL is going to seal the deal and take game 1 off of IG's hands.
In their first game of 2026, could not have asked for a better start to the year, just like they finished the last. It's AL